After years of taking everything apart, it's finally time to start putting things back together.
We're gonna finally finish the subframe so it's ready for the rebuilt engine. And in order to do that, we're gonna do a lot of
welding, grinding, sanding, and painting.
Anytime I take this car to shows and pop the hood, I want it to look perfect, but the frame kinda looks like shit right now. It's got a bunch of weird welds, holes, rust, cracking paint, all that. So let's get started with welding up some of the holes. Okay, go grind the frame. No, you gotta grind, it's over there. We gotta fill in these holes. Try to smooth some of this out and fix this whole seam because I messed it up. It's been a while since I last welded, so don't judge me. Got those holes welded up. You want to start grinding them down and I'll weld the other side?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so this side is all sanded down, looking nice and clean. And then this side, try to get this line nice and straight.
It's coming out pretty good.
Yeah, we're making some progress though.
Yeah.
What are our thoughts?
I like it. I'm glad to finally see progress, so let's just keep doing it.
Yeah. So started sanding. So getting that ready. This side is almost ready to be sanded. Henry's got this line starting to come through pretty clear.
Yeah, it's turning out pretty nice. Got it nice and straight. Now we just gotta use the flap disc to really flatten it out, make it all perfect.
Yeah, and you've been holing up like holes like this with how are you doing that?
There was a big old hole right where you're sitting, probably about that size. It was right there, right in the middle. And I just tacked up the whole thing, ground it flat, and can't even tell it's there. It took a couple tries the first time, just because my welder settings were wrong.
Aha.
Yeah, so it was set for a really thin metal, so it wasn't penetrating all the way through, and the welds were just falling. So once I dialed that in, it was like butter, just went down real smooth and then went flat. Didn't leave any slag or anything like that. It was super nice.
Nice. Yeah, just tacking around the edges here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean sanding is going to be tough because we got to squeeze in all these little tiny spots. So
Yeah, but you'll figure it out.
yeah.
The finger sander is really nice for those tight little spots because you can really get in deep up against the corner, because the grinder's way too big, doesn't even fit in there. So got to use either the die grinder or the other one to do it.
Yeah.
Die grinder or finger sander. But this is taking a while. It's been what, almost 2.5 hours already since we started.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we can almost see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, we're getting there. Now you're working on just DAing the whole thing, so it gives it a nice consistent texture, so it's ready for paint, getting all the excess rust off. And once I'm done over here, we can do the same thing. There is a bit more paint and rust over here on this side that needs to be taken off. That'll be kind of a pain in the butt, but maybe a wire wheel will do it. And I'm also gonna hit this with the flap disc, so then we can get all the, there was a bunch of pinholes. I don't really have any examples, maybe right here, like that, all over this thing. So I welded them up, gonna grind them down, and it should be nice and smooth. A lot of this, like this part right here, they all had big old ugly welds with just slag all over the place like this, but that's from right now. But I spent a whole bunch of time welding over it and grinding it down. Now it looks super nice and smooth. Both sides.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know that there was
Yeah, no, you can't even
anything
tell.
there.
This is some really time-consuming stuff, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Most people skip this step, and you look under their hood, the engine looks amazing, and then you look right down below it, and the frame's all has terrible welds, all crooked and
Yeah.
cracking paint from the oil over the years. It's like, might as well, while you're here, just make it look absolutely perfect, never have to touch it again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just gotta keep it clean, which is easy. It's easy to keep things clean, right?
Yeah, once they're clean
Once they're
already.
clean, you just
Yeah.
keep it clean. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then, like, do we want to get into these, or engine kind of covers all that?
No, the engine doesn't. The engine kind of ends like right about, the engine's here, I think,
Uh-huh.
the block, and then the accessories are about here. But the alternator's like here, so you can see past it. But I think as long as it's not like super ugly, it'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
But this part's a little weird. Might try to get in there a bit.
Yeah.
But we're also running out of time. We need to finish this by the end of the video.
Well, by the end of today.
By the end of today, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got big plans for next week. We won't have any time next weekend.
All right. Well,
Let's get back to it.
Let's get back to work.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so we've got it looking as good as we can.
Yeah.
So we had a couple holes here. Now we don't. Welded them over, grinded it, sanded it down. Now it's looking all nice and smooth and clean.
Yep.
Got a new weld here, grinded it down, sanded it down. Now it's looking all good and clean.
You guys remember what it looked like? It was terrible. Now it's nice and straight.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
And then didn't put a new weld down here, but we got the line nice and straight, looking clean again here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I also showed you guys where I put a bunch of weld here, but now it's nice and smooth. Looks really good.
yeah, got it all sanded down. So now ready for some steel it.
Yeah. Let's get the room masked up and let's paint it. All right, everything's masked up. Let's wipe the frame down with some wax and grease remover and get ready for paint. All right, it's all wiped down. Let's go shoot some paint. First coat's down. Turned out pretty good.
Turned out great. We'll let it dry and throw down a second one.
Yeah, see you in a minute.
All right, it's been about 15 minutes. Time for coat number 2.
Let's do it. All right, coat 2 went down nice. Let's give it another 15 to 20 minutes and see if it needs a third one, but I think it's gonna be good like that.
It turned out freaking great.
Yeah, I'm so glad we finally got around to finishing this subframe. Now we just gotta rebuild the engine.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good.
I know. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week in Vegas.